Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a tutorial on how I achieved this everyday look. So please guys, definitely keep on watching. So after moisturizing my face, I'll be going in with my Stay Matte Primer and I'll be applying this all over my face and focusing more on my T region. This is because I secrete oil more on this side of my face. Moving on, the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be applying my foundation shade on my face and I'm spreading it out with my brush. This is to give it full coverage. Blend it all in, and as you can see, I'm using the beauty blender. I am pressing it in. I am not dragging it. I am just pressing it in so it can just sink down into my skin. The next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be highlighting my face. Doing this, I'm going to be using a foundation shade that is a bit lighter than my skin tone. So I'm applying this under my eye and I'll be doing it to my T region as well, my chin and then my forehead. And after doing this, I'll be blending in with a beauty blender. And another thing guys, this is the tricky part. While blending, make sure you concentrate on that region that you're blending. Do not drag it out, just make sure you're blending it in. So I am highlighting the bridge of my nose as well. As you can see, I am blending it in. The next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be contouring my face. I'm going to be doing this with a foundation darker than my skin tone, and I'm applying this on my cheek, like just under my cheekbone, and I'm going to be blending it with a beauty blender. I'm going to be applying the darker shade of foundation on my forehead. As you can see, I'm just going to be adding it here. This is just to slim down my face. So yeah, I'm just setting my face with a setting powder. I'm just putting it at those regions where I highlighted earlier. The next thing I'll be doing is I'll be drawing my eyebrows. As you can see I am outlining the shape of my natural brows. So here I'm using a black eye pencil. You can use a brown eye pencil if you want to. Just make sure you're not pressing it in. That way it's not going to appear too dark. Yeah, so I'm doing the same thing for the other eye as well. So as you can see, it's very, very light. You might not even notice that I am using a black eye pencil to create this shape. You see, it's very, very light. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm trying to make the shape pop out. Then I'll be going in with my brown eye pencil and I'll be filling it in with very light strokes. So that's what I'm doing, and I'll be doing it for the other eye as well. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using a flat brush to conceal my eyebrows. So yeah, I am not using a very light shade because I want the brows to look very, very natural. So yeah, I'll be following the shape of my brows to conceal it, and I'm going to be doing the same thing for above and under my eyebrows. After concealing, I'll be using a fluffy brush to blend the concealer. This is just to remove any harsh line I might have created while concealing it. So after doing this, I'll be concealing my upper eyebrows as well. I don't know if that makes sense. As you can see, I am following the shape as well. I am concealing it and following the shape I already created, So basically what I did for the other eye is what I am repeating here. I am just repeating the process. And after doing this, I'll be using a fluffy brush to blend it as well. Now I'm going to be setting my eyebrows with a setting powder. You can see I'm using a fluffy brush to put the setting powder on my brows. This is just to put the eyebrows in place. As you can see, I am not dragging, I am just tapping it in. Please do not drag. I'm doing the same thing for the other eye as well. Now the next thing is our eyeshadow. Here I am putting my eyeshadow base on my eyelid. This is just to make our colors pop. Please, you just have to keep blending and blending at this point. Make sure you tap it in. Just keep blending and blending. As you can see, this is the final result after blending my eyeshadow base. Now I'll be going in with my colors. I'm taking a very light shade here and I'm applying it at the outer corner of my eyelid. You can see I am repeating the same process for the other eye as well. So this is just for you to see that anything I do at the right eye, I'm doing for the left eye as well. So yeah, I am just blending it in. I'm blending it in. I'm taking it back to the inner corner. So as you can see, I am doing it in a circular motion. Yeah, I am just blending with my fluffy brush. So yeah, I'm using my powder to blend out any harsh line. You can use a very light color if you want to. So here is the look we've created so far with our eyeshadow. So here I am just dusting off any fallout from the eyeshadow. So you just use your brush to brush it out. And then I'm using my powder, a lighter shade of my powder palette to highlight my nose, and then to a darker shade to contour my nose at the same time. So looking at this, you can see that my nose is looking really snatched already. You can use your liquid foundation to do this process, but I prefer to use my powder. This is just to give it that mattifying look. After applying my lipstick, I am cleaning the edges, any stain whatsoever. I'm using my foundation to clean it away. So now I'm using my black eye pencil to line my under eye. You can as well use a gel liner for this process, but because this is an everyday look, that is why I'm using a black eye pencil. And I'm using a liquid eyeliner to line my lid as well. And for an everyday look, you have to make this line very tiny. You have to keep it very tiny. So yeah, I am just dusting away my powder, just using my powder on my face. And you can see I'm touching my neck as well. This is absolutely beautiful. And now I'm using a darker shade of my powder, to contour my cheekbone. And here we have it. Less is more. This is the finished look. Now I'm using my setting spray on my face. This is just to fix my makeup and keep it in place. So you can just wear this look anywhere. It's an everyday look. It's really nice. You don't have to do too much to look beautiful. And this is the end of this video. Hope you guys love it. Thank you so much for watching.